You. What do you have to say for yourself? Check it out, just take a chance. It's time for celery pants. Hello. I'm back. So, today I have been, just as the day before, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before, and probably tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, I have lots of important life and career things going on that make it so that I don't have the time to do these fun adventures. So I have to come up with other things to do. Also, like I mentioned before, I only have one car, so my wife is taking it to work. But I still like to make these videos because when I get all frazzled and stressed out thinking about this and that, and it's just the same thoughts all the time, like I gotta work on this, I gotta figure this out, blah, blah, blah. Then I think of these videos and it's just like, oh yeah, let's make a video. It's like a reprieve from all that other stuff. And I have to think of something to film or something to do, which is a distraction from thinking about all those other things that I'm getting sick of thinking about. So that's why I make these videos, even if they're dumb or lame or boring. I just make them because it's therapeutic. And even if one person watches it and they're like, wow, I thought 1 second of that video was entertaining, then all right, that's a win. So today I'm gonna be doing something else boring. I'm gonna be finishing up those tools that I was cleaning. So let's watch me clean some tools. Check it out. All right, so I got my gloves on. I'm gonna be using these Harbor Freight brushes. I'm not advocating for Harbor Freight. It seems like everybody is all about Harbor Freight now. Back in my day, Harbor Freight had a bad reputation, and now it's like excellent because it's cheap. I don't know, maybe they make better stuff now. I don't really know who makes good stuff, honestly, because are Snap-on tools really better than Harbor Freight by that much? I'm not sure. Craftsman tools have a lifetime warranty. I mean, that's pretty dang good right there, but. All right, well, let's get these guys out of here. I'm gonna use, I don't know which one I'm gonna use. This is like a steel brush, brass brush, and a nylon brush, which obviously in that order of hardness, you know, for cleaning. Was that a sentence? Not really. So this thing was completely rusted, and now it's completely clean. This stuff is amazing. This was that vapor rust stuff I was saying in it earlier. So I would have just, honestly, I would have just thrown this ratchet away because I couldn't even get to switch from loosening to unloosening directions. So kinds of crazy sounds going on out there. I'm trying to tell where they're coming from. Put this in here. Here's the back for it. Hardly even need to scrub anything, really. Wow, look at that. Where are you? Right over here? Look at that, it's completely clean. I don't know if I put this in the video last time, but this whole thing was covered in rust. I'm not oh, it totally works now. Holy cow, that is impressive. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing stuff. This jug was the jug of the Vapor Rust. Vapor Rust? Yeah, Vapor Rust. It was 30 bucks. It's like, holy cow, it's a lot. It just, this socket, like, I don't know about now, maybe close to now. It would cost me like 30 bucks. So, that's amazing. It got its money's worth. Or just this one tool. Here's the little ring I gotta put on there. Try to do this so you guys can see. Watch me scrub this. Yes. All right, I'm gonna scrub some more tools here. You can watch it not. Just shut this whole box of, this is like my quarter drive sockets. I don't want to take them all out. I'm getting lazy. I just dump the whole damn thing in there. These work. Oh, look, I can work pretty well. I'm actually gonna, I don't want to deal with that. I'm just gonna put it here. What else we got in here? Oh, my channel locks. I use these things for everything. You guys know that's true if you have been watching the channel for any period of time. This channel wires get brought out all the time. Needle nose pliers. Definitely gonna need some WD-40. Some sweet wire strippers. That's about it. Just one more socket. In case you ever wonder if you see like a black socket like this versus like the chrome ones that you normally see, the reason that it's black like that is because it's an impact socket. You don't want to use the chrome sockets on impact tools because you'll damage them or they can break. Okay, so I'm just going to cover that for right now because first I'm going to do the simple green. I'm honestly not sure how long to leave them on the simple green. I'm gonna turn to my reference video to figure that out after I fill this up, but for right now, we're just pouring in some simple green. Now this, maybe I can reuse, maybe I shouldn't reuse. Actually, this isn't supposed to be used straight. This is supposed to be cut with water. Let me see how much water I should use. One guy was pouring boiling water in to help it work a little bit more. Simple green. Okay, how about I just pour some in and then I'll pour in a bunch of water. How about that? Because I don't want to do any math or even figure out how much I'm pouring in there. Okay, so I poured that in and now I need to go get like a gallon jug or something of water. So I'm gonna go do that, I'll be right back. Okay, added the water. Now, I guess I will cover it up to prevent an accident. And then I will put the remaining tools to be cleaned into the vapor rest. I have so many sockets and wrenches. I used to be really into cars. Car stuff. Cars and car stuff. Whoops. I really just have more than I ever use. These are like the junk tools. I wouldn't be sad if I lost all these. But they make them handy, so I'm not gonna just get rid of all of them. Alright, here's the lid on that. Maybe I don't want it snapped just in case. I don't know what's cooking in there. Now, need to watch back to see how long I'm supposed to keep it in the simple green. So I'm gonna borrow you for just a second if you don't mind. Thank you. Guy I've been learning from did something different than what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it this way because I'm concerned about flash rust. I think that's kind of what happened to me with the stupid vinegar last time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take them out of here now. I'm gonna use the brass brush now because why not? I'm gonna get them all out and clean. And then once I got them all out, then I'm gonna do the treatment with the WD-40. Then I'm gonna have clean tools. What a treat. All right. I'm just gonna basically do this a whole bunch now. These poor channel locks. You've seen it all. All the chrome is gone. The sides and stuff. Been kind of cold and rainy around here today. Thought that spring and summer were all on their way, but kind of nice going back to winter again. I don't know, I like it cooler than typically is in the summer. A little bit of cold and rainy days, not too cold. California cold, which is not cold at all. That's the best. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. Obviously cool sunny day the next day. Wow, this thing is amazing. It hasn't looked this clean, I think, ever. At least as long as I've known it. You know, sometimes when you need to make a big decision or a tough decision, if you can, it's really a good idea to just, for me at least, feel like just, like they say, just sleep on it. I feel like I have much more confidence in my decisions when I decide at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm all groggy. But I feel like it's like, I don't know, you're uninhibited by other things. It's just like your truest self is speaking to you. Your subconscious. Maybe somebody's into some type of something that can explain what that's all about. Look. Making a splash. These are hex sockets, because they look like hexagons on the end. Not because of witches gonna put a hex on you. Who else? Oh, my Allen wrench, pocket knife, or whatever you call this thing. So you don't really need to know the name of tools. You just need to know how to use them. And don't be so prideful to think that you know it all. There's always someone, especially nowadays on the internet, that with YouTube and stuff, that can teach you something you didn't know. I'm excited about this socket wrench. It was junk, and I think I'm going to be able to save it. I think this is my metric set. Metric is supposed to be like, you know how like the US uses like miles and everyone else uses kilometers. There's metric, which is in millimeters. Are they in millimeters? I don't know how they're measured, if it's the centimeters or millimeters, but anyway, it's like, oh, this is a 5/16 or half or 3/4 or whatever. Is anybody still watching? Okay. I think all we have left in here, oh, no, one more impact socket. We're gonna do this away from where we were because we don't want this to spray in there. So first we're gonna spray a little WD-40 in here, maybe a lot. Then we're gonna take this piece, which has all the moving parts. This guy right here. Almost looks like a lock. We're gonna spray that real good. Try to get that all up in there. All up in there. Try to move it around a little. Put this down. If I can get this to move, it was just moving. Oh, come on. I know you want to move. There we go. All right, that is very slick now. This piece shouldn't really need any, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Why not? All right, we got all our pieces. This cap thing is gonna go in first in the back. And it's gonna line up with this piece. So let's stick it on there. Drop it in. And then we're gonna lift it out a little bit so we can put this ring on here. And then we're gonna pinch the ring so that it all goes back together. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Putting this ring in. All right, sorry I couldn't let you watch it. I had to use everything I had, sorry. Got it together though. Spins that way. Oh, it looks like a brand new wrench. That's a brand new wrench right there. Ah. Yes, that's awesome. That is a bonus. I did not think I'd be able to fix that for sure. I thought that was a goner. That's a good wrench. All right, let's now. I'm gonna end the vlog because my phone's dead. So let me do that. All right, so I don't have super glare in my eyes. Don't even look back there. We're not talking about that. All right. That's about all. I just wanted to get something out there, let everybody know I'm not dead, that I am alive. I have just a lot of things going on, but it's important to do this. It's important to have something when you're getting stressed out to break up the monotony and just kind of like do something totally, this like almost mindless, you know, it's good. Anyway, that's the lesson for today. So thank you for listening. All right, thanks for watching. And I hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, bye.